Wondered if a black talk radio station would work in Southern California.
Y'all did it!
Well, KBLA Talk 1580 toasts its 3rd anniversary on Juneteenth, and you're invited to celebrate with us.
Hey, Tabby Smiley, y'all the bomb!
All you have to do is go to KBLA1580.com right now and sign up. Admission is free, but mandatory, and space is limited. Once we reach capacity, we'll have to cut off the online registration, but it's open right now.
Oh my God!
So don't delay.
Thank you guys for being the best at what you do.
Log on to KBLATalk1580.com right now and register to join us for an afternoon of good music, good people, and good vibes.
Happy anniversary.
Wednesday, June 19th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. We will provide the food and drink, but be sure to bring your low-back chairs, blankets, and your personal picnic baskets.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's celebrate 3 years of being the most trusted, credible, and reliable source of news and information.
We love you, KBLA.
We're KBLA Talk 1580, and we're black and stride again.
Black and stride again.
Happy anniversary.
Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes 2 to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane. Got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games. Man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
People will pull your energy out of you if you allow them to. We can only do so much, and this is why I said that we cannot be a savior to people. They have to be accountable for their position, and guess what? To be honest, we have to be accountable for ours as well. Hey everyone, hoping everyone is good, hoping everyone is great. I hope that the weekend brought you, something great. Hope you got some rest, hope you relaxed a little bit. If you had a chaotic weekend, I surely apologize. And I hope that this week levels everything out. When it's a Monday, it feels like a Monday. It's mundane, but it's all in the way in which we think. So I want us to rearrange the way that we look at the beginning of the week or any day, and just bring forth positive thinking and, move towards a place where
I love her voice, but I played it for the first part. No one's coming to save you. Why am I doing this as a topic for the Voice of Reason? No one's coming to save you. Why is this the topic tonight? You know, I see it happening out in TikTok, out in Instagram, out in Facebook, out in X. I see it all over the place. Right? You're misusing relationship. It's not designed for somebody to come save you. Now, I'm going to say something that's unpopular. Well, it is popular what's being said, but I'm going to say the opposite. Although I do see the benefit of men and women creating safe spaces for each other, right? And you're hearing it now. Men are pushing back, right? Men are saying, yeah, women, y'all got to create a safe space for us too. Women have been saying, men, our femininity is connected to the safety you provide. And I'm saying, yeah, you know, it sounds good. It sounds smart. But I don't believe it. Uh-oh. I don't believe it. Why don't I believe it? Because safety is an inside job too. Now, I understand what you're going to say. Oh, Zoe, if somebody come around, they full of drama, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. I get it. The real safety should be located within yourself. Many people don't heal because they get the perfect partner. The perfect partner usually lines up with your wounds. The perfect partner is a protector of unhealed wounds. So, how do they heal? Do they heal under that protection? Let me explain something to you about wounds. Wounds are like children. If you run and jump to their defense every single time, what do they learn? How do they learn? A good parent sometimes sits back and watches. Let me see how you're going to, adapt to this situation. Many of us never adapt. We just go out and we find a partner that fits the wound. Nobody's going to save you. The saving happens on the inside. The saving never happens on the outside. Let me explain something to you. You're your own Messiah when it comes to psychological wounds and hurts. You can have the most supportive partner in the world. You understand? You can have the most supportive partner in the world. All they can do is walk with you on your journey. They can't walk for you. Do you understand? Do you see? Your partner, do you guys remember that Footsteps poem? And I'm walking on the beach and I see two sets of footsteps. And then all of a sudden, one set of footsteps disappear. And that's when I realized that I was being carried by God. Those are God's footsteps. And let me explain something to you. Your partner can't carry you like Christ. Can't carry you like Allah. Can't carry you like Brahma. Can't carry you like Olodumare. Do you understand what? Your partner can't carry you like that. Do you see? Part of the healing that has to be done is an inside job. Why do you say that, Zoe? Well, let's look at the word heal. Right? It's a verb. Old English. Helan. Cure. Save. Let's get deeper. Make whole. Sound. And well. Make whole. Heal means whole. W-H-O-L-E, whole. How you gonna heal and you only like a part of yourself? You only deal with a part of yourself. You hear it on this show many times. Most important relationship you can ever have with anybody is the one with yourself. Right? I know you guys don't want to hear it put that way today. Tonight's topic, anti-martyr, and the refusal to sacrifice the self/ego. No one's coming to save you when it comes to healing yourself. In order to heal yourself, you must accept yourself. So part of healing is connected to acceptance. But we spend a lot of time trying to get comfortable, trying to build trust from the outside in. Ask yourself, how much do you trust yourself? And I'm talking about the real you. Not the you everybody gets to see and interact with on a limited basis. Is the expectation that your partner keep you emotionally safe, motivated by your need to protect your ego? How can one better discern their own motives in regards to expectations in a relationship? In what way can shielding your partner from their inner work be detrimental to the longevity of your relationship? What are some ways that we actively or unconsciously try? Are you guys listening to these questions? Are you? I don't know. I want to hear from y'all tonight. 1-800-920-1580, especially Los Angeles. I want everybody to call in. Don't get it twisted. But LA, you got to show up tonight. I was in the cigar lounge earlier today. Sister girl came in. I ain't going to tell her business. She was just saying, yo, you are on fire. Man, I've been listening to you killing. But she ain't called in yet. Well, she called in maybe once. But Los Angeles, I know you're listening, so you should call in 1-800-920-1580. What I don't want to happen, ladies and gentlemen, is that we make our partners responsible for our self-work. Healing is on a spectrum. You heard me say this before. Many people are further along the path than others. But healing is all self-work. Sure, it's good to have a partner that's going to have your back and ride with you through the process. Sure, but in order to become whole, you got to accept what you suppress. You have to be able to accept what you repress. Many of us regress because we suppress. Oh, I know you don't want to hear it put that way. I know. What role does self-awareness play in identifying and addressing one's own emotional wounds? Y'all listening? Is it possible for a relationship to thrive if both partners are not committed to their own individual healing journey? Yeesh. How does the concept of anti-martyr differ from healthy self-care and boundary setting? What are you martyring? Andy, do you know? I'm going to tell you what you martyr. You're martyring that damn ego. The ego is the one that makes you petty. The ego is the one that makes you want revenge. The ego is the one that causes you to feel like you deserve better than you got, or even take it a step further, you deserve better than what you are. I love the sister with the silky voice we played at the beginning, but it's time to recontextualize the narrative. It's always somebody else pulling on your energy. How come it ain't you wasting it? Let's balance out the narrative. It's always the outside villain coming in, taking advantage of somebody. How come? Listen, if you waste money, you probably waste energy. If you waste food, you probably waste energy. If you waste time, you're probably wasting energy. But the way relationship talk is set up, it's designed to create an external boogeyman when the real boogeyman that needs to pop out, sometimes you got to show up and pop out on them. The real boogeyman is you and always been you. The real boogeyman is me, always been me. It's easy to deflect. It's easy to deny. It's easy to do all of these things. Why is it so difficult to claim? That's because you don't want to martyr that ego. I'm here to tell you, you're not the best partner in the world. Nobody's coming to save you from you. Only you know how to engage you. We know how to perform a little bit. We know how to show up a little bit. But really, listen to what I'm about to tell you. We are your students when we're learning how to show up for you, and vice versa. She, right, is our student when she's trying to show up for us. But we have to show her how. Ain't nobody just going to show up knowing you better than you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Are you ready to sacrifice your ego tonight? Get on the phone lines, 1-800-920-1580. When I come forward, I'm going to the phone lines. I want to talk to you guys about it. Let's go!
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Hi, Tavis Smiley here. We're getting closer to June 18th, and time is running out for you to register to join us for our historic symposium live on C-SPAN, Tuesday, June 18th, 4 to 7 p.m. at the California Science Center in Exposition Park. Admission is free, but you must register at KBLA1580.com right now if you want to be in the audience when the nation will see for the first time ever a stage full of brilliant black folk talking about the urgency of now. Climate justice, climate equity, climate resilience. It's all going down. Well, it's actually all going up. Tuesday, June 18th, 4 to 7 p.m. Live from the California Science Center in Exposition Park. Again, admission is free, but we're filling up fast. So if I were you, I would log on right now to KBLA1580.com to reserve your seat. Caring about the climate, caring about the community. We're KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
Looks like Bobby needs a ride again.
Grab the keys. Let's take our auntie to the swap meet. Grab the keys.
Whether you're giving rides or hauling gear, do it all in a Chevy SUV. Head to your local Chevy dealer, where well-qualified buyers get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Malibu, Colorado, Blazer, Equinox, Trailblazer, and Traverse limited models. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
1.9% APR for 36 months. Monthly payment is $28.60 for every $1,000 you finance. Example down payment 15.8% plus finance with GM Financial. Some customers may not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 7/1/24.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
Hey, it's Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. KBLA delegation, you got to listen up. You not feeling yourself lately? Has your weight loss dreams turned into a weight gain nightmare? Have you been chasing those 20 pounds for the last 20 years? Then it's time for D-Herbs. D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse is a natural cleansing regimen that can help you lose 20 pounds in 20 days. The Full Body Cleanse will also boost your immune system and improve your digestion. With summer literally right around the corner, you gotta stop chasing that 20-pound weight loss nightmare and propel yourself into a healthier lifestyle. All you got to do to reboot your system and lose weight is go to deherbs.com and order your full body cleanse or call 866-434-3727. Mention KBLA 1580 and get 10% off your order. deherbs.com. Experiencing healing.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Play this record as frequently as possible. Then, as it becomes easier for you, play the record once a day or as needed.
I'm my own savior. That's it. I have to figure out how to mother myself. I have to figure out how to soothe myself. I have to figure out how to love myself. I have to figure out how to be there for me first above all. I gotta figure out how to give me the time that I'm trying to claim from other people. I gotta figure, it's all these things that we demand of other people. It's like, yo, like making sure that I'm taking inventory on, am I doing that much? Ain't goddamn shit for me. Am I? Yes or no? Right. And that's when the honesty come in.
Listen to me. The journey of self-healing is deeply personal, and it is intricately complex. It involves the conscious refusal to sacrifice the self or ego for the sake of external validation or emotional security. On tonight's topic, we're going to delve into the insights of the great Krishnamurti. As always, Dr. David R. Hawkins, Robert Anton Wilson, Wayne Dyer, and Paramahansa Yogananda. We're going to try to explain how their teachings illuminate the necessity of our personal responsibility in healing our internal wounds. I listen. No disrespect to the youngsters that are out there doing it. They got something called the conversation, I think it's called. Is that what it's called, Andy? The conversation? Is that what it's called? I think so. If people in my chat will tell me. The youngsters are out there. They done took the baton. They out there putting in the work, and I'm with them. But what we have to do is kill ideas that are detrimental to internal expansion and growth. Now, tonight's conversation is what it's called. No disrespect to the youngsters. They doing it. I love the work that they're doing, and I love the impact that they're having. So don't run back and be like, Zoe Williams is talking. No, I'm not. I love what they're doing. But we have to challenge old standing ideas. Let me explain something to you. Anything spiritual, no disrespect to any race out there. I don't want to hurt no feelings. But the first people on planet Earth, y'all know who we are. Y'all know where we came from. We're the first people to build civilization. We're the first people to conceptualize philosophy, God, the cosmos, the universe, right? We're the first to do that. Where are you going with this, Zoe? Well, by the time the European comes into power, he takes our ancient spiritual knowledge, right, and turns it into something called psychology. I know you don't want to hear it that way. The word psyche, means soul. Ology, study of the soul. But even a psychologist will tell you that's what the word means, study of the soul. But the way they contextualize it in academia, it is the study of thought patterns and behaviors, mental processes and behaviors. Okay? That's the white man's version of our spirituality. No disrespect. So what happens is we run around parroting what they say. I'm telling you, in order to heal, you must become whole. In order to be whole, you must accept the holes in your soul. That's what makes them dysfunctional. Everybody was raised in a situation that wasn't perfect, right? Wasn't perfect. Didn't have perfect people in it. So whatever imperfection slipped out of them and slipped into you is part of how you view the world. And because of Disney told us somebody gonna come through and save us in relationship in much the same manner as Christ is supposed to save us in religion. No. But they're the same. What did Jesus say? I give you the power to do even greater things than I, if you but believe on me. What? And I have said, ye are gods. And if the word came from God, then how can the word be broken? What? They're not here to save you. They're here to reflect you back to you because you're so adept and adroit at running from you. Lord, when we come forward, I'm going to the phone lines. I know people didn't want to hear this on a Thursday, but I'm going to do it. Hey, let's get it.
The last night was so fun, loving one-on-one. I was holding you so tight. Now I just may make you my wife.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. The NAACP is urging President Biden to stop the sale of weapons to Israel. The organization says the move would build support for Biden from black voters ahead of the election. A March poll found that nearly a quarter of black voters said the Israel-Hamas war is an extremely important issue to them in the upcoming presidential race. A former South Carolina employee of Palmetto State Armory is filing a lawsuit against the company alleging racial discrimination. Tremel Washington says that while working for the gun manufacturer, he repeatedly found a noose left at his workstation. Washington reportedly complained about this to supervisors multiple times but was ignored. He was later fired in what he alleges was retaliation for reporting the incidents. Washington also claims a co-worker told him to wear a shirt reading, quote, "I can't breathe," end quote, a reference to black people killed by police. That's the latest. I'm Amber Payton on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Fan favorite Joe Kelly has switched to number 99, and you can rep it too. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in attendance on Tuesday, June 11th against the Rangers to receive a Joe Kelly 99 jersey presented by Yamava. For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
When I move my body, I feel like freedom. Happy anniversary, KBLA.
West of the Mississippi.
And they wondered if a black talk radio station would work in Southern California.
Y'all did it!
Well, KBLA Talk 1580 toasts its 3rd anniversary on Juneteenth, and you're invited to celebrate with us.
Hey, Travis Riley, y'all the bomb.
All you have to do is go to KBLA1580.com right now and sign up. Admission is free, but mandatory, and space is limited. Once we reach capacity, we'll have to cut off the online registration, but it's open right now.
Oh my God.
So don't delay.
Thank you guys for being the best at what you do.
Log on to KBLATalk1580.com right now and register to join us for an afternoon of good music, good people, and good vibes.
Happy anniversary.
Wednesday, June 19th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. We will provide the food and drink, but be sure to bring your low-back chairs, blankets, and your personal picnic baskets.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's celebrate 3 years of being the most trusted, credible, and reliable source of news and information.
We love you, KBLA.
We're KBLA Talk 1580, and we're black and stride again.
Black and stride again. Happy anniversary.
To help combat climate change, LADWP is helping neighborhoods have better access to electric vehicles by awarding nearly $130 million in EV rebates to customers just like you. From big savings on used EVs to building new charging plazas, LADWP is charging ahead to help all Angelinos experience the benefits of EVs. Get rebates of up to $4,000 for a used EV and $1,750 for a charger. Learn more at ladwp.com/EV. That's ladwp.com/EV.
Did you know addiction to drugs like meth or cocaine is a disease and not a choice? But getting help is. If you have stimulant use disorder, you, your family, and friends may have a lot of questions, including where to start. Choose Change California can help. Make a change today and find a proven treatment option for you at choosechangeca.org.
Tips to help improve your credit score in 2024. Establishing credit is an important key to achieving financial health, but building a credit history from scratch can feel challenging since you need credit to build credit. First, what does it mean to build credit? All consumers have a score between 300 and 850. You want your score to be as high as possible as lenders look at your credit score to make loan and credit decisions. A good credit score shows you have a track record of borrowing money responsibly. Remember, it's never too late to build or rebuild your credit. This segment is sponsored by J.P. Morgan Chase & Company.
Around here, we don't believe in victimhood. We believe in raising our voices, amplifying black voices in the climate conversation. We're KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA reminds you that when we fight, we win, and we don't black down. LA Community Action Network, or LA CAN, was formed in 1999 when 25 residents of downtown LA came together and acknowledged the problems that existed in their community and made a commitment to do something about those problems, to stand together, organize, and become a force in the community that demands change. Civil rights and preventing the criminalization of poverty are their core projects. In addition, they take on women's rights, the human right to housing, and healthy food access. LA CAN also has projects focused on economic development, civic participation, voter engagement, and community media. While downtown LA remains their home base, with a particular emphasis on the Skid Row community, in 2007, they expanded their housing and healthy food access work into South Central Los Angeles. LA CAN believes that power for low-income people and people of color is achieved through a large, active, and well-informed member base that utilizes a multitude of methods to advance their messages and goals. If you'd like to join the Los Angeles Community Action Network and organize people to fight back against oppression, please visit cangress.org. That's cangress.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Tomorrow will come, and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary.
If you're searching for that one person who will change your life, look in the mirror. If you're searching for that one thing, that one trick or hack, the one secret that will give you the life you want, stop and instead look in the mirror. You're the only person who can create the life you want. It's not anyone else's responsibility. It's yours. So act like it and get to work now. Otherwise, you'll later pay the cost of doing nothing today.
Heavy piece. That's a heavy piece. Andy, did you get rid of it? Can we play that one more time? Is it gone? Andy's like, it's gone, Zoe. It's gone. That's all right. It could be gone. But that was deep. I really want people to understand what I'm trying to do with this show, right? I just believe that we are coming into a new age. And in this new age, our thoughts have to evolve. I think it was Krishnamurti, I'm pretty sure it was, who said, technology is outpacing our psychology. So we're technically advanced, and if we're looking at the way technology doubles and triples and quadruples every few months, what about our spirituality? And I think oftentimes we misuse relationship, right? We don't see forgiveness or healing as a kind of spiritual technology, right? We don't really look at it like that. Think about it. Forgiveness, both of oneself and others, is a powerful facilitator in the healing process. According to Dr. David R. Hawkins, who emphasizes the importance of letting go of negative emotions, he did an entire, empirical study on the negative effects of negative emotions and how it can actually degrade one's consciousness level. Forgiveness allows individuals to release the burdens of past grievances. It allows them to create space for emotional and spiritual growth. It is an act of self-compassion that acknowledges our humanity and imperfections, paving the way for deeper healing. Now, listen to that. The new relationship must not be a relationship with a personality. Like, we not even, listen, you got a person who's talented. That's still not the personality, right? You got some people who'll date people because of their talent, right? The personality is a mask. So if you dating just the talent, you haven't even gotten to the falsity of the mask yet. We have to get comfortable with dating human beings. And when you date human beings, you play with fire. Nobody wants to have that real conversation, which is why the spiritual technology of forgiveness is so important. Right? Listen, self-forgiveness is an act of self-compassion. I forgive myself for being wrong. Right? Spiritual elevation will take you to the word wrong and say, was I wrong for ultimately growing? Listen, I forgive myself for being wrong. Ego put the word wrong in there. There is no wrong if you're growing. Do you see? But it's our ego that steps in and goes, that was a bad choice. That was the wrong person. Do you see? Expecting someone else to heal your wounds has profound psychological and spiritual implications. It fosters dependency and inhibits personal growth. Robert Anton Wilson's concept of reality tunnels underscores the subjective nature of our experiences and beliefs. By expecting others to heal us, we distort our reality and place undue pressure on our relationships and the people that are in it with us. This dependency can lead to a cycle of disappointment and resentment, ultimately hindering true healing. Healing is a euphemism for wholeness. You can't be whole if there's still parts of yourself that makes you cringe. This is why I'm really trying to reiterate this. I don't want to put the youngsters down for tonight's conversation. They have to keep that going. You guys got to keep going out there and supporting their brand. Y'all gotta keep supporting them because the conversations have to be had. Listen, I know we got callers on the line. Yes, the conversation has to be had. And I'm gonna get to the callers, I promise. But this conversation has to be had because so many people do not understand the purpose of why things go wrong in a relationship. How do you think you're supposed to spiritually mature? Through good times. Do you got the Good Times theme song? Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Yeah. Okay, let's do it this way. Paramahansa Yogananda says it this way. The season of failure is the best time for sowing the seeds of success. Paramahansa Yogananda, your trials did not come to punish you, but to awaken you. See, the mystics of old, they knew. The mystics of old, they understood, right? Everything that you go through has a spiritual purpose to expand you, to raise you up. Man, do you know how many resentful, sad, broken, angry, upset, vengeful people are still out there because they didn't get what they wanted or what they felt like they deserved? You have to martyr your ego. You must. And I'm speaking in a spiritual sense. You must. All right, I promise I'll get to the phone lines when we come forward. This is a deep conversation, and I need to talk to y'all about it. Bring some healing in here.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Looks like Bobby needs a ride again.
Grab the keys. Let's take our auntie to the swap meet. Grab the keys.
Whether you're giving rides or hauling gear, do it all in a Chevy SUV. Head to your local Chevy dealer, where well-qualified buyers get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Malibu, Colorado, Blazer, Equinox, Trailblazer, and Traverse limited models. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
1.9% APR for 36 months. Monthly payment is $28.60 for every $1,000 you finance. Example down payment 15.8% plus finance with GM Financial. Some customers may not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 7/1/24.
Hey, LA residents, it's planting season and the perfect time to get shade trees growing around your home. LADWP and City Plants are giving every resident up to 7 free trees. That's right, 7 free trees delivered right to your door. Trees are great for the environment, help improve air quality, and can help you save on your bill when you use less air conditioning to stay cool indoors. Learn more at ladwp.com/free trees. That's ladwp.com/free trees.
Family Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. It's time to get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data, and you get to choose who joins your family plan starting as low as $25 a line.
Does it have to be family?
It can be family or people you like.
Get more lines and more savings. Switch to Straight Talk for family plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at Walmart and straighttalk.com. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminding you that we keep us safe. Pro Football Hall of Famer and urban peace pioneer Jim Brown believed in just that. So he founded the Amera I Can Foundation for Social Change in 1988, focusing on at-risk and high-risk youth in underserved schools and juvenile detention facilities, as well as adult incarceration and reentry initiatives. The core of the Amera I Can program is its 15-chapter life skills curriculum. Mastery of these skills allows individuals to meet their academic potential, conform their behavior to acceptable societal standards, and improve the quality of their lives by equipping them with what they need to confidently and successfully contribute to society. Today, the foundation is led by its president, Monique Brown, who has been actively involved in the organization for more than 25 years. The Amera I Can Foundation continues its work in memory of its founder, actor, philanthropist, and NFL legend Jim Brown. To get involved or make a donation, please visit AmeriICanCommunity.partners. That's AmeriICanCommunity.partners. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
And squeezing, hugging, girl, you know the rest, 'cause they tell me it never rains in Southern California. And they tell me it never rains in Southern California. Maybe I'll take a flight out tonight, and you can pick me up about 8. I don't know what airline, girl, but I know we won't be late, 'cause they tell me Southern California. They tell me it never rains in Southern California. Now I can't sleep at night without your inviting.
Life can throw you some curves. And it's not just the things that you see coming, but sometimes it's the things that you didn't see coming that hit you out of nowhere, that set you back in such a way that it seems like you can't get over. And you've reached your limit and your bandwidth is full. You already said, I can't take another thing. And then out of nowhere, here comes something you didn't see coming and you're in it.
And in your homes, somewhere in your heart, these words are echoing. Am I going to make it?
When you get into a tight spot and everything goes against you until it seems that you cannot hold on for a minute longer, never give up then, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. There are times when your energy feels so depleted that you want to give up, that it looks just totally impossible. And I can tell you from my own personal experience, don't give up then. That's when you've got to fall forward, when life is kicking dirt in your face. Don't give up then. That's when most people turn back.
As long as you're alive, there is hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, straight heat, straight fire. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing? The voice of reason is on fire. KBLA Talk 1580. I'm here to tell y'all, man, we doing it different right now. We doing it different. The voice of reason really wants to press the issue tonight. Many of us do not know how to differentiate, from healthy interdependence from unhealthy dependency, right? Healthy interdependence in a relationship involves mutual support while maintaining individual autonomy. Unhealthy dependency, on the other hand, is characterized by a resilience on one partner's, a reliance on one partner for emotional stability and healing. Wayne Dyer, one of my favorite philosophers, Wayne Dyer's emphasis on personal empowerment challenges us to take responsibility for our own emotional well-being. I need you to create a safe space. No, it's how you look at the world. If you look at the world as a fearful jungle of users, abusers, and usurpers, that's all you're going to see. Get locked into psychology. What is psychology talking about? Confirmation bias. Our central nervous system gets bombarded with so many bits of information, but what it does is it narrows it down to what matters to us. And if fear is in the driver's seat, if you have a maladaptive attachment style, if you have a non-collaborative, non-cooperative communication style, you're going to be at war with what is allowed to come through that confirmation bias. Do you understand? So, can you be what you expect of others? This is too much. I'm blown away by it because everybody be waving a fan and snapping their fingers like it's like it's a poetry read. Yes, speak on it. He got to create a safe space. She got, and then the men, they get a little sad. Well, what about the women? We ain't never got no time to relax. I remember Bobby Glanton Smith said it. He said, Zoe, I can't complain. I said, well, I asked him, how you doing? He said, I can't complain. I said, me neither. He said, well, who would listen? That's what he said. Who would listen? So now men are pushing back. We need a safe space too. Safety is created internally. It can be augmented externally, meaning, hey, I'm safe internally. I view the world as safe. It's okay. Somebody comes along and says, you're really cool to be around. Next thing you know, we're exchanging this safety. But if you are a mess internally and you expect somebody to create a safe space for you, you're setting yourself up for codependency, number one. And then number two, how long do you think they can do that? What kind of reserve do you think they have? Are y'all listening? Okay, let's get to the phone calls. I know. I've been promising to get to the phone calls. It's time to do it. Sean, Oakland, California, you're on. Let's talk about it. What are your thoughts?
Holy schmoly, brother. No, this is a great conversation. So the basic thing that I would say, in relationships is, you have to be a role model. I mean, the same thing with children, same thing with your friends and family and everything else, right? Because, and I'm going to tell you this straight up as a brother that I love you. I don't think you understand how much that people appreciate your insight personally without all these other people that you quote and all that. They appreciate your brain in the way you see it. Because I'll tell you what, people, and you're underestimating it, because I understand role modeling and I get it, because I was thankfully, told, about the power of what I was doing even when I was young. And what I'm saying is that you have a lot more influence than you're giving yourself credit for. So when you're talking about self and you're talking about, make sure that you're doing that kind of thing, I get it. But I think sometimes you're not telling people, from your own perspective. I want to hear Zoe's story. You have a beautiful family. You have a beautiful thing that you can tell everybody about. I want to do that too. It's always a work in progress, right? A wit. It's always. And I'm telling you, man, you got it, brother. You've inspired me. I've read your books. I've done all the work that I have to do. I've done my own thing, but I'm confident What I'm doing now is from myself. But don't be giving credit to these other, I'm going to say it.
Now just lay it out on the table, because people don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to lay it out.
See, Sean is talking about Jordan Peterson.
Yes.
He doesn't like it
Knucklehead.
when I play Jordan Peterson. Don't beat around the bush. Now, just say what it is. He doesn't like it because he views Jordan Peterson as a racist. And I've shared with Sean offline. I said, Sean, I don't care if he's a racist. You know why? Because there's certain things that he's saying that has merit, that has value, and most people know what he's saying that has merit and value more than they know about the racist side of him. So now it's out there. I was using his words because they were powerful words. They had meaning to them. And nobody knew he was a racist until Sean got mad at me. But go ahead, Sean. I love you.
So my point is that I'm a white guy, right? We all know that. But I'm saying that I've heard white folks for so long try to code word racism, right? That's what Jordan Peterson did and does. And he marginalized, weak people, right? I mean, when I say weak, I mean weak in our society. And I don't like that.
No,
I don't like marginalizing weaker people.
Wait a minute, Sean. You stay right there. Don't you go nowhere. Because I did exactly what Martin Luther King did. Gandhi was a racist, according to his Brahmin caste. They didn't like the Dalits, the Sudri, the people at the bottom of the Hindu caste system, the blackest people. They were called the untouchables. He was a Brahmin. But Martin said, you know what? I like that Hindu concept, ahimsa, the Sanskrit word for nonviolence. And he took what Gandhi did and brought it here. I'm doing the same thing with Jordan Peterson. When we come forward, we're going to keep arguing with Sean. Let's go.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. The NAACP is urging President Biden to stop the sale of weapons to Israel. The organization says the move would build support for Biden from black voters ahead of the election. A March poll found that nearly a quarter of black voters said the Israel-Hamas war is an extremely important issue to them in the upcoming presidential race. A former South Carolina employee of Palmetto State Armory is filing a lawsuit against the company alleging racial discrimination. Tremel Washington says that while working for the gun manufacturer, he repeatedly found a noose left at his workstation. Washington